Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
Well, who are you?
On
You're
to
not.
next year for them.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, you ready to pick week 13?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Let's pick week 13. So last week I went up against Chris and he got 9 right and I got 8 right. And really the difference was the Vikings Bears game. I did pick the Bears to beat the Vikings. And if they would have just not been stupid, I probably could have had that game as well. So right now I'm up 118 to 106. A nice 12 game lead on the guest. So let's go and do week 13, Clint, together. We'll start with Thursday football, Thanksgiving Day, the Chicago Bears at the Detroit Lions.
I think the Lions, I don't think they're going to mess around with this game. You're right. They might sit a couple guys, but I don't think they're going to sit them and then play conservative. I think they're going to want to make a statement.
Yeah, I'm going to pick the Lions as well. I'm with you. I think Dan Campbell will make them watch Thanksgiving game last year. I think that's the kind of coach he is, and that'll rile that team up. Let's see. Here's a game to take a nap during, or two, as your the New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys.
I'll take the Cowboys. I have no faith in the Giants, but I don't really have faith in the Cowboys. They haven't won a home game, or they've lost their last 6 or 7 home games, and the Giants might just throw the. But I'll take the Cowboys.
Yeah, this is the game where, like, after the Cowboys won, they'll somehow lose this game, but I'll pick the Cowboys as well because I do not trust Danny DeVito and the New York Giants at this point. So, and then finally, probably the game of the day, the Miami Dolphins at the Green Bay Packers.
I'm going to take the Dolphins.
Okay. Okay,
I just I know the Packers beat the 49ers by a ton, but as you hinted at, Jordan Love tried his best to make sure the 49ers stayed in the game, and they were like, hard pass, we won't catch these. Um, and I think the Packers hinted at not resting Josh Jacobs, but he's not going to get 20 something carries because they gave him a lot against the Niners. Um, I don't know. I think the Dolphins are coming together, and I think they're going to make a statement in the cold. They're going to do something.
yeah, this also could be a little bit of a trap game for the Packers because they just got over the Niners hump, and then next week they got the Lions, I believe. So this could be sort of a little bit of a trap game. I'm gonna still pick the Packers as a Dolphin fan. I just got to see them win in cold weather, and I will be there in person to see whether they can do it or not. So I'll let you guys know. Okay, let's go to the Black Friday game. The Las Vegas Raiders at the Kansas City Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yeah. The LA Chargers Sunday, the LA Chargers at the Atlanta Falcons.
Chargers.
I'm going Chargers as well. The Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cincinnati Bengals.
Um, the Bengals are favored by 3 in this game, so I would just take everything I had on the Steelers. I think the Steelers, they're mad after last week. I think they'll win this game.
So yeah, if the Steelers, well, two things working kind of pro Steelers here. I think the Bengals had a bye this week, but the Steelers still had a couple extra days off at playing Thursday night. So it's a little bit, but not as big as advantage as normal. And like you said, the Steelers lost. They're going to be mad. If they would have won that game, I probably might have picked the Bengals in this game, but I'm with you. I'm going to go Steelers. Arizona Cardinals at the Minnesota Vikings.
Well, for selfish reasons, I'm going to pick I think they'll win anyhow, but go Vikings.
Yeah. I think the Vikings are going to win too, but man, this is going to be one of those games where Kyler Murray and the Cardinals somehow win it somehow. Like we won't know how, but they will. The Indianapolis Colts at the New England Patriots.
I will take the Patriots.
Oh wow, okay, okay. We haven't picked a different game. Oh yeah, we picked I'll pick the Colts. I think you might be right but they kind of impressed me last week against the Lions. It's just Richardson's so bad at throwing. I mean, like inconsistent. I shouldn't say bad. He's just inconsistent.
Yeah. I just think outdoors, New England's defense is fine, and The Colts defense did look good, but I think Drake May will run around enough, that'll
Yeah.
kind of break down that Colts defense.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Although I'm going to pick the Colts. I agree with what you're saying, but I think the Colts, yeah, I'm picking the Colts. Seattle Seahawks at the New York Jets.
I'd love to root for Aaron Rodgers here to come back, but the Seahawks, I have to take the Seahawks until the Jets are just an absolute train wreck.
Oh yeah, it goes beyond. It's just a mess over there. I'm going to pick the Seahawks as well. The Tennessee Titans at the Washington Commanders.
I will take Washington.
I thought about this one for a minute, but I'm going to go Washington as well. But yeah, I did think about this one for a minute. Houston Texans at the Jacksonville Jaguars, who still have their head coach Doug Peterson at the helm, ready to go after the bye week. I don't get it. So anyway, who do you got?
The Texans. I think the Jaguars have quit this season. I think the players are just they're miserable that they have to play another 6 or 7 games. So
I think the owner quit the season. He's like, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with
you know
the
what?
coaching staff later. Yeah.
I got to pay him anyhow. Might as well let him sit around.
Yeah. The LA Rams at the New Orleans Saints.
I'm going to take the Saints.
Okay. I'm gonna go Rams. What were you gonna say about the Saints?
I know the Saints showed some life the last couple weeks. It's kind of smoke and mirrors, but the Rams defense has kind of fallen off. And I think, Taysom Hill looked fine. Maybe they'll do some trick things, get a deep pass. So I'll give the Saints. I'll go a little different from you.
Yeah,
Got to make up 12. I got to make up 12 games on you for the year. So
that's right. I'm just imagining the entire NFC West being 6-6 after this after week 13. That's what my imagination is. Anyway, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Carolina Panthers.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, me too. But I do want to say, Bryce Young did not look bad against the Kansas City. He looked pretty solid. So maybe the benching was good for him.
Yeah, more managing the game, what you call quote system quarterbacking, but that's a big improvement from what we watched.
Correct. The Philadelphia Eagles at the Baltimore Ravens. This is probably the game of the afternoon.
Yeah, this is so tough. Lamar Jackson is what, like 3,001 against the NFC? Like he never loses against the NFC. I'm going to assume Roquan Smith is back for this game, so I will take Baltimore because you can't run on Baltimore, and I think they will keep Jalen Hurts in the pocket. And even though you can throw on the Ravens, I don't think he's quite good enough. Jalen Hurts is just a pocket passer, so I will take the Ravens.
I'm going to take the Ravens as well, and I'm going to be rooting hard for the Ravens because this is a game that the Lions could use the Ravens to step up for them. The San Francisco 49ers at the Buffalo Bills.
I'm going to die by the sword. I'm going to take the 49ers. I'm just going to go with it. Like this is it. I mean, I guess it's technically not it because the other teams, it's Sunday night, so we could find out that the Seahawks blew it to the Jets. But this is one last hurrah. Go Niners.
Yeah, this is
assuming Brock Purdy, Trent Williams, at least those two play.
What about Bosa? Does he have a chance to play or no?
I think he does.
Okay.
But I'll still pick the Niners because we won't re-record.
That's fair. That's
or
fair.
We could just edit this in. The Buffalo, but
no. Are going to win this matchup for sure. The Bills coming off a bye. I'm going to pick the Bills, but again, it's one of those things where I'll probably be rooting for the Niners because, well, the Dolphins can't catch the Bills at this point, so I guess it doesn't matter to me. I'm kind of rooting for a Bills Lions Super Bowl at this point, so for
I
Avery.
would agree.
Yeah. Monday night, the Cleveland Browns at the Denver Broncos.
Broncos.
Yeah, I got the Broncos as well. Okay. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different games picked differently. So we'll see how it works. I
either gave us a chance to come back against you, or I just doomed us.
Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.